Now that I have all my shapes cut out, it's time to set up your design. You're going to want a piece of colored paper, a large piece, as your background. You can open up your color wheel. This is going to be the middle of your radial design, and kind of like a paper snowflake, except a color wheel. It's going to create an interesting design and create some different spaces for you. Please do not glue anything until you have your design laid out. Now I can take a look at some of my shapes. These are the shapes that I cut out of my color wheel. These shapes that are now removed are called negative space because there's nothing there. Your positive space shapes, the things you cut out, can be placed in your design. I would not recommend putting them back in the same spot that you cut them from. That would just be silly. You could reverse it and put them in the opposite spots so the colors kind of mix and blend. Or you could take these triangles that I cut from here and place them in the opposite end, or maybe I take them and place them in this negative space here. You can also use your shapes and extend your design out. This shape came from this space. Maybe I pull it and extend it out. And since I want things to be symmetrical, I'm going to do the same thing on either side. And now I'm realizing that I messed up on these triangles here. This one is here. I put this one here. Here, never mind, that works. So I'm going to want to place another shape like this over here. And it looks like this is the shape that came from here, so I'm going to glue it out a little bit just to extend my design. These shapes, positive shapes, kind of look like bells. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with them yet. Actually, I think I'm going to cut them in half to make them a little smaller. And I think I'm going to stick them actually on the corners of my page, almost like a border. See that a little bit. Then I'm going to do the same thing with my other pieces. So please lay out your shapes before you do any gluing. When you are ready to glue, you're going to want to use the Elmer's white glue for this. And you're going to want to really take your time to create your design and make sure it's nice and neat looking. Have fun!